12.8 kilometres, as I've said before. It is set to be absolutely unbelievable action, as we can see Danny Krischer there on the left of the picture, on the left of those two lanes of Tillotson T4 chassis. Lining up alongside him there, Tim Ellersvik with a score to settle from last year after he finished P2 in his superheat. A Flying Dutchman alongside his compatriot there, Bram Ossewaarder, who won the last heat that he competed in. A fantastic occasion for him. This T4 Nations Cup really going his way. As we get ready, we head up to the lights. They turn green and green over. And it will be Danny Krischer that leads. Bram Ossewaarder will take second. Krischer being hung out to dry there by Jose Gomez, who is trying to take third position. As after a little bit of smoke there, a little bit of dust, as Bram Ossewaarder makes his way up into third. Will there be any contact? Can be chicane? No, everyone gets through just about well enough, but there is a little bit of, there's a slow moving traffic there. Someone has gone up onto the back of another driver, but the leader's all the way cleanly gone.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an argy-bargy start there, which is say turn number 2. There was a massive hit check between the two drivers in the middle, Danny Krischer and Bram Ossewaarder. Krischer cut back across to try and retake the position, almost forced Ossewaarder off of the circuit, who then cut back across and took second position as they headed through into the exit. But that bit of argy-bargy in the mid-pack slows everyone up, and the top 4 have already broken away. Visibly, that's got to be almost a second already, and we're only just coming to the end of lap number 1. So let's cross the line. The 35 seconds of the race is Krischer, Ossewaarder, and Elton, and that's just all things for the moment.
And I can tell you that it was Guerrero who was forced to retire after that contact in sector 2. The man who's only been racing for less than a year, unfortunately not making it past the second sector in this heat. Still have Danny Krischer leading the way, solid place nicely, but Bram Ossewaarder behind him, putting him under a decent bit of pressure. Tim Ellersvik finally back up into third after a difficult start for the Dutchman. Jose Gomez going fast last year as Ossewaarder up the inside. Can Ellersvik follow him through? It's going to be a tough ask. Can he get the switch back? No, a little bit of contact there. Jose Gomez now trying to make good of it. Up the inside, Ellersvik now down to 4.
To show what happens in karting, you lose 1 position, suddenly you lose 3, and everyone charges past you up on the inside. It was good from Jose Gomez there to get the up and under on the exit, get the power down, and steal away a position in the top 3 as the L1 pushes back in the race. We're going to switch down to the first corner. Leaving the pack, but driving them behind you, always a bit of a problem.
Well, they're going to have a task on their hands because third place driver Jose Gomez, the Spaniard at his own race, set to the fastest lap of 103.996, just about sitting down below the 104 mark, as we immediately have his 4 second drivers for the lead, pulling out a 1.3 second gap over Joshua Bach, who is in 5th and having to think about the car behind in the form of Jamie Elzerman from the Netherlands, who is having a decent enough showing this year. Started in position number 11, has already climbed up 5 places from where he started, the Dutchman, and he'll be looking to attack that half a second gap that Joshua Bach has over him as the leaders make their way through the final corner to complete lap number 3. No just yet, John Lee breaking away from another down the order, tumble, Casey Fowler, another Spaniard there, having a tough time in this race, and 2 points today for Spain, while Jose Gomez still quite the last stop.
Yeah, 2 sides of the coin there for Spain, one driver doing really well, other just losing out there, getting a bit of bad touch, but you can see here the truth has been formed between the top 4. They're working together to press on forward. They've created a big gap early on in this one. I was just about to say that was happening, mate. They're battling, of course they are. Now the inside change for the lead of the race. Danny Krischer overtakes. I think that's like the 4th or 5th time we've done that so far today, where we say there won't be a move, and suddenly there is. Ossewaarder's going to get forced back to 3rd place though, as through follows the Spanish driver of Jose Gomez is that getting up into 2nd place.
This really is absolutely fantastic racing of the Nations Cup. This is I dare I say, the best racing that we have ever seen so early on the Saturday. out for Cameron Reed. That's the fastest lap for the second lap running. He struggled yesterday to find pace, but he seems to have discovered it now. Maybe something in the second, but the speedy young American, the first woman to win a T4 Nations Cup heat here last year, looks to be back on board.
Difficult for Cameron Reed. They've got them battling ahead as well. I was going to say, it's difficult for her to decide now whether she works together with the two in front or presses on through. Given the fact that they're now battling, I think it's full speed ahead to get past them as quickly as I can. If she's got that pace underneath her, she can press on by herself towards the leaders and hopefully get some help from behind. But those two are still battling ahead of her. That's Joshua Back and Jamie Elterman going at it. They were side by side through almost the entirety of sector 3 there. But we saw the previous lap, behind them on the last lap, three stars on this lap, keeps the wide line, no hold on the first place, Osmana and Ellison follow through to get to number 1. For a bit of teamwork from the Dutch driver Osmana behind, Ellison also in there, and they looking at a little bit of a move up the inside of Osmana. Obviously, nothing you could really do there up the inside, unless it's maybe lap 1, or you have, and off the track there goes one of our competitors. That's in towards the back of the field. Lots of contact there. That could be, I won't speculate as to who that is because I can't confirm it, unfortunately. A number of places in front of Jesus Saura, I can tell you. I'm unfortunately not able to tell you who that is at this stage of the race, but I'm sure that John can probably find out. Or indeed you could look on the live timings there, either at the circuit or on the left-hand side of the live stream that you see there. Let's look at this battle and Bob Stark is going on there as Bram Osterwalder blocking fast up on the block. But we have a number of guys off there. Walking away from the car news as the two days when receiving as they go back another one 103.6 back there, right past there, top 4 backing away, take third position. Who's got the inside there? The inside at 6. Again, I'm not going to do that unfortunately, we'll really do as and when we receive it. It's all kicked off in the last 2 laps, hasn't it, mate? It's all been a little bit chaotic out there on circuit, and sadly, a few drivers no longer making it to the checkered flag. But I'm concerned about when it's going to be glanced off at the front of the order here. It's all been a little bit too stagnant at the front of the order. I can feel something bubbling. What was that volcano that you were talking about earlier, mate? I think we might see an explosion coming through here. And finally, I'm calling correctly. Now it's like there's Osmana at the first corner, and everything follows through as well. Down to third place goes the German on Danny Christer, and it's all finally starting to kick off at the top end of the order. Jose Gomez, back up the inside of Elevate, again not able to take any victory as they make their way onto the back straight, 100 race for the penultimate time. Will we see a move by Elevate up the inside of Osterwalder? Bit of contrasting. Osterwalder goes defensive. Elevate tries to go around the outside. He can't do it, but he's just about squeezed up the inside. Osterwalder now been taken by Gomez, who takes the lead. What a move by the Spanish up the inside. That was bold to go 3 wide through that corner, wasn't it? They somehow all stay on the black stuff, and what an up and under again from Jose Gomez, the Spanish driver, into the lead of the race as we go on to the final lap of this Tillotson T4 Senior Heat. And of course, Gomez, the first Spanish boat line, going down into the first corner. Can he hold on to it though for the whole of the rest of the last lap? That looks like that was Danny Christer has retaken the lead. Elevate back to a run. Jose Gomez from first down the wall, but it's home race. He could have been the first Spaniard to win a heat today, but no. Danny Christer, having led for a majority of the race, takes back the position and they're still battling for position number 4. They're actually fighting another 4 cars.
Daniel. That looks like Joshua Banks, Elderman, Cameron Dean as well getting involved in there. But the big news is Danny Krischer managing to take the lead on that final lap. As he comes up to the final chicane, the German will make it through to turn 13 without incident. Gomez back onto the line, but Krischer wins it in front of